Welcome to the channel. Back in San Diego from Vail Lake yesterday. Still worn out. As you can see and hear the stresses of the city, let's teleport back to a nice, relaxing bike ride. Okay, Vail Lake. I'm up by the top. The signs are all burnt off because there's a fire, and I don't think I've ever ridden stuff like this before. And this is the first time to me down this one. First time to me to be at Vail Lake. If I had some skills and the right bike, and maybe 20 to 30 years off my age, I'd probably be hitting those jumps. No. Okay. I gotta pay attention. I'm looking down too much. A little bit of air. A little bit of air. Trying to stay out of the braking bumps. A little bit of sand right there. Okay, I'm by myself, so I'm trying to take this at a safe speed, especially it's the first time for me to be down it. Wow, these guys did a great job building this stuff. Woo-wee! Look at this, that took a lot of work. It only cost me 10 bucks to get in here. I think 15 on the weekends. I've only saw one other mountain biker on the trail. Saw a couple kids at the BMX track, pump track. Okay, obviously, I'm not taking this at the speed it's designed for, because there's doubles that I am not even coming close to the proper speed to clear. I just got hit in the face by a bug. Oh, that's a fun one. That one might even be doable for me. That's a tough one because there's a pothole. Wow, this dirt is loose. I think a good term for this is kitty litter. Okay, it's loose stuff. Oh, a little pothole and then a double I didn't hit. I'm guessing that's closed to the right because it looks pretty burnt down there. I'm gonna avoid that section. Wow. Okay, that's probably my second favorite. The one I did before this one was my most favorite. Woo-wee! All right, gents, I'm back at the burnt out communication section. And this trail, I'm gonna have to post it because the sign is burnt up. And wish me luck. I saw this one coming up and I'm like, I gotta hit that. Probably hear that wind. Okay, I am taking it at a nice easy pace. I wanna have to come back up again because there's a trail right there to the right that looks amazing. All right, it's good to get a little bit of air once in a while because, you know, makes you feel like you're in control. What is going on here? Holy smokes. Okay, interesting. If I make it down this, wow, they did a lot of good work here. Holy cow. I got a whole new appreciation for Vail Lake now. that was a drop. So who the heck built this stuff? Wow. Holy cow. Yikes. This is a blast. Woo-wee. I know I'm having fun when I do the woo-wee. Wow. Okay. I wish I was a pro, and I wish I had a pro downhill bike. Actually, I don't, because I don't want to pedal up this hill. Okay, I drop. Okay, I'm gonna go this way because to the right there was a little sign that said there was a drop. Okay, here's the burnt out section. Nice. Okay. I took that like an old man. Comes the wind. Get me get out of the wind. Different terrain. Too bad it's all burnt. Okay. I don't know if this was what I... All right, let's take a pause and figure out where the heck I am and what I want to do next. All right, guys, at the top of Vail Lake, we got Magnaflow, Black Diamond. I'm gonna hit that one up. There's another one over there that's all in the burned area. You can't even read the sign. So you got Temecula over that way. Looks like you got a quarry over there. You got a lot of open space out here. Anyway, let me do this, which I believe is a race run. And I am not gonna do it at race run pace. I'm gonna do it at, I'm already messing up. Okay, now, my challenge right now, I just decided, is to try to make this with no dabs, and it's not gonna be fast. If I make it down this with no dabs, no crashes, it'll be a successful run in my mind. Oh, look what they did here. I'm sure there's guys out there that are like, oh, wow. This dirt is very slick, very dry, very loose on the top. It's not soft. Oh, man. Okay, which way do we go here? I guess either way is okay. Oh yeah, styling. Also, this is not a downhill bike. If I had a downhill bike, I'd be going much faster. Oh, that's interesting. Jump. Yeah. Also, I've never been down this before. Wow, that's interesting. Jump into that. Got a hay bale there. Oh, man. This is some pro level stuff here. Oh, that was fun. That's a double that is not being done by me today. Or ever. I'm riding my bike so hard it's starting to creak. All right, now I'm getting the flow, just like the name. Yeah, that was lame of me. Wow. Woo! Okay, time to put the seat up and pedal. that was interesting. I think that was enough for today for that one. I don't need to do that one again. A lot more stuff out here to explore. Wow, this is a lot of different terrain out here, actually. When I first started, I'm like, okay, yeah, got enough of this windy stuff down the bottom. Climb up to the top, you get different stuff. Oh, wow, this is some pretty cool area. Got some cool rock formations. All right, I guess that was the complete Magnaflow. Time for me to bust out the map. All right, guys, here it is. There's so much information I want to tell you, but I'm sure I'm going to forget something. This is Vailocity Bike Park. Here's the campground. I got there at noon. I was basically the only one out there. I saw one or two other riders. But then around 4 or 5 o'clock, it seems like high school teams were getting out there and riding. And it seems like that's a good idea to show up in the evening when it's cooler. I would be cautious about going there in the summertime, middle of the summer. It was quite dry, and it's only April. I was dying of thirst and I had to get back to the car. Bought something cold to drink at the shop. Yes. So anyway, I made my way out to Vail Lake. Wanted to go check it out to just see what the quality of it was. And I tell you, you don't want to go swimming there. You don't want to accidentally fall in that water. So the trails that I highlighted are right there, just that tiny little section. Before I forget, I want to tell you about Enduro Transfer, the climb. That was an awesome climb. I really recommend climbing that. I did climb up the service road, which I'd much rather do that. So if you can find your way over to there and climb up that way, a lot more fun. So I didn't hit any of this up. I didn't hit that up. I hit a little bit of this over here. I found some, I'm going to have a video number 2 because there was a lot of stuff here. There's sections where they have basically full-on jump lines, and it's like wide for like a car. You know, it's like a race runs. Pretty crazy. So I started riding around here, and I got over here, and I wasn't really gelling. I was like really confused, and it was a little bit warm. But by the time I got to the top, I forgot everything. I was just so pumped and excited. Yeah. So this is start of the video is this one right here. Ended up on the road again, and then it came back on the second one is OG 2.0. That's my favorite. I climbed up this single track. That's a really fun single track for climbing also, instead of the service road. Then I got onto Magnaflow and ended the video right there. So that's it. I don't want to keep this video too long, and go out there, have fun. It's going to take you at least 2 visits to get your bearings straight and get a good amount of rides in. Thank you.